Hey my babes, welcome back to my channel. Okay y'all, so as y'all can see by the title, we're gonna be doing, this is gonna be my first story time. Ew, yeah. Okay, so first of all, let me give y'all an update. I'm late. I was supposed to been do this video, but I had got caught up and consumed in being a mommy. I love being a mama. I love it hands down. I even love waking up in the middle of the night, feeding her and training her. Even though I be tired, I still love it. You know, I'm in love this whole journey, this whole thing. There's nothing I wouldn't change. Now, even though I had I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say this is the worst experience ever, but I'm gonna say even though I had a kind of bad experience with my labor and delivery, I would do it all over again for my baby girl, hands down. Right now she makes a month tomorrow. She's getting so big, bro. Like, oh my goodness. She's getting so big. I'm just in love with her. Her smell, how she looks. She's just so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I forgot what postpartum day I'm on. So what I'm postpartum. Hold on. Said it so wrong. You might as well say a month, right? Because don't you start the day you have the baby or the day after? So it's been a month. So postpartum month 1 or whatever. But anyways, so as y'all can see, I just washed my hair. I was gonna twist it on camera, but I don't think I want to. So I'm just gonna do it off camera. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So let me talk to y'all. Let me get y'all story time. First of all, we're gonna start off with this. I went to the ER prior to, you know, giving birth and getting induced. Yes, I got induced. I went to the ER twice because I was having bad pelvic pain to the point where I couldn't stand up or walk. It was so bad. Now, mind you, my doctor's appointment, like when I was like 20-something weeks, and then from then on, they told me she was down in my pelvic area. So, you know, that's probably where the pelvic pain was coming from. Anyways, back to the story. I went to the ER twice, and then the last time, well, actually 3 times. The last time I went is because the first 2 times they sent me home and was like, you know, nothing's going on. I'm not dilated, you know, all that. The 3rd time I was dilated 2 centimeters and, 1 centimeter. And they was finna send me home, but I literally sat there and told them, like, because the doctor had asked me at one of my appointments, she was like, if induction, if you wanted to get induced, or, you know, do you want to just happen, you know, if it needs to. I said, well, if I need to, then yeah. But I changed my mind. I was like, you know what, induce me, please, now. You know, when I went to the ER the last time, I told them, induce me, please, now. And she was like, I'm gonna have to call the doctor and, you know, ask her about an outlet. So she did that. They had me sitting in a room waiting, monitoring the baby and stuff. And I wasn't having no contractions, and then I was just 1 centimeter. Now, the doctor ended up agreeing, because I literally begged, induced me. I literally begged them, please, because the pain was so bad I could not stand or walk. And mind you, I went to the ER 3 times. Okay, so she ended up saying, well, we're going to induce you on the 14th. So you come back at 10 o'clock on the 14th at 10 o'clock p.m. And we're going to start your induction. Okay, boom. The 14th come, I go back to the hospital, me and my aunt, as y'all can see in the vlog that I just posted. Me and my aunt, she went with me, she took me. She the one who brought me to the ER the 3 times too. So, they didn't start me on any medicine. Mind you, they told me to eat as much as I can before I came to the hospital. And I really didn't have an appetite, so I ended up eating like once and some snacks. So basically, when I got there at 10, they got me admitted, got me on my gown and stuff, but they didn't start nothing until 12. I forgot what the medicine was called. They gave me 2 pills, but they didn't give them to me right at 12, because she came in there and checked me first, and she was like, well, look, you're already having contractions already, and they're 3 minutes apart. And I was like, I am? Because I didn't feel nothing at all at first. And she was like, well, we're going to hold off on the medicine right now since you're already contracting. She ended up giving me the medicine. I don't remember what time, but she gave me the pills. And they really didn't do anything. I went from 1 centimeter to 2. And then the pills didn't get me to, if I'm not mistaken, the pills, did they help me dilate or not? I think they only helped me dilate like 1 or 2 centimeters. Yeah. Hold on, baby's crying. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Had to feed her. She was hungry. Okay, so I think I was at the part where the 2 pills she gave me, I think they dilated me like 1 or 2 centimeters more, so I was like 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so they couldn't really do nothing until the doctor came. So the nurses was just watching me after they gave me the pills. Mind you, I couldn't eat or drink nothing, so I was thirsty and hungry. Okay, anyways, why is it that when you can't eat, you be hungry, but when you have the right to eat, you don't be hungry, you don't have appetite? That's how it was. But anyways, the nurse came in there and told me, now my nurse, I love her. She came in there and told me that they couldn't give me the Pitocin. That's how you say it, Pitocin, until the doctor came, and the doctor didn't come till like what, 8 o'clock that morning, next morning. Yeah, so they didn't do that until 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock came around and they gave me the Pitocin. The Pitocin got me halfway there, basically halfway dilated. And slow down now, mama. And yeah, it got me halfway there. And to get me fully there, they gave me the peanut pillow. Is that how you say it? The peanut pillow? They gave me that, put that between my legs to help. Now, I had a problem with my hands and feet being swollen during pregnancy. But it's like when they was inducing me, my legs swelled up, my feet swelled up even more than what they was already, you know. So it was just huge for no reason. That was uncomfortable, very. Around that time, it was around evening time when I think it was around evening time when I started feeling the contractions. And it wasn't bad, it was mild, like mild period cramps. So I just stuck with them until, you know, they got worse. And that's when I asked for the epidural. So they gave me the epidural the first round. Now here's where it get bad. They gave me the first round of epidural and it was working, but it's like they kept turning me on my sides to help me dilate. They even had me sit up straight like I'm sitting right now to help. They was doing everything, putting me in different positions, everything. It's like when they turned me over on each side, it's like that side, like let's say I was turned over on the right side, that side was like the epidural on that side was wearing off. So they switched me to the other side and gave me more epidural. Did it again because it kept wearing off. So I'm gonna say around midnight. I don't know what time it was because I was, you know, I'm gonna say midnight. I think that's when they checked me again. I was like 9 centimeters, and it was like some kind of way my cervix at the top was still not open or something. I don't know, the way she explained it was weird, but that's why I still couldn't push. By that time, the doctor had went around to everybody else, you know, and it was other people in different rooms, like the rooms next to me and all that. They was in the same position giving birth and stuff, you know. So the doctor was back and forth between all our rooms. I started giving birth around about, was it 3 or 4? I'm gonna say, because I was pushing for 2 hours. 3 or 4, one of them, I think 4. When I started pushing, when she gave me the okay to start pushing. Mind you, the doctor left out and the nurses was up in there helping me push and coaching me through it. Now I'm gonna say the first hour, let me tell y'all how it happened. So I had my granny, my daddy, and my baby's father in there. When I tell y'all, the epidural was working at first. It was. And it's like, I didn't know if I was pushing or not because it's like I'm numb, so I can't feel it. And then it's like, I was tired too. I was hungry, thirsty. And I just remember the whole time asking for something to drink. And they kept trying to give me ice chips. And I'm like, I don't want that because it was making my throat dry. I'm like, can I have some drink? She was like, when you push her out, you can have some drink. Okay. All right. In the middle of me pushing, I hear some snoring. Bro, some just told me to look over. And my daddy's sitting over there in the chair sleeping while I'm pushing. I'm pushing and you sleep. You could have stayed home for that. Come on now. And my granny told me that every time she tried to wake him up, he kept getting mad. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. That's embarrassing too. Okay, so I'm gonna say we was at the second hour when the epidural started wearing off. So it started on my right side first. And when I tell you that stuff hurted, oh my God, it hurted. Then my left side, then it's like the bottom of my stomach. And then it was like, I was telling them, I was like, can we do more epidural? Because I feel it. I feel my contractions. I feel everything. So they tried to give me some more, but it didn't work at all. They kept pressing the button, but it didn't work at all. So I'm pushing and pushing. And it's hurting like hell, bro. Hurting like hell. Then it's like the way they had my legs propped up, and my legs were swollen too. The way they had my legs propped up, it's like my legs kept getting locked. So they're swollen. I feel the contractions and they're getting locked. I'm like, can I move my legs down? Something, please. They're like, no, you can't move. You're pushing. I'm like, you know what? At this point, I want a C-section. But I was just playing. I didn't want no C-section. But when that lady told me, she was like, there's going to be another option. If you don't push, but I start pushing for real then. So I started pushing for real. Got my baby father over here. My daddy finally woke up. It's like when the epidural started wearing off and I started feeling it. That's when he wanted to wake up, come over here and, you know. And my granny got up and... y'all, when I tell you, it was, I don't know, like, I felt sick. It's like, I'm pushing, but then I had to stop pushing because I started throwing up. And mind you, they checked my temperature, and I was like, my temperature's like at 101 or over 101. So I had a fever, and then I started throwing up real bad. She was like, well, keep throwing up because that's good. It's like, some kind of way when you throw up, it pushes on your pelvic or something, or push down there or something like that. I don't know. But she was like, that's good pushing. So, you know, throw up. So my baby daddy holding a throw up bag and a wet towel, and the other doctor over here coaching me, and the other one down there in my vagina, and my daddy just sitting over here, you doing it, baby, you can do it, all that. Then the other nurse, she came around. They tried so many methods of me pushing. They tried me holding my legs. They tried me putting my hands under my legs. They tried me, like, the nurse was holding the towel and I was pulling on the towel. That was the best method. That worked best for me. But basically, by the end of it, I was pushing and pushing. They was like, yeah, you doing it. You doing it. She got a head full of hair. Y'all, these people made me stop in the middle of pushing. She was halfway out. Talking about some, oh, the nurses can't catch the baby. The doctors have to. What? I said, baby, where is she at? Because I need to push. She was with another patient while they was giving birth. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, bro. Come on. Then she finally came in the room. She was taking her precious time putting on the gear, the gloves and all. I'm like, can she please hurry up so I can finish pushing her out? It's like the feeling that I had is like, you know how when you're using the bathroom and let's say you stop mid-use the bathroom. It's worse than it, 10 times worse. And I'm sitting like, bro, come on. She finally came over there and I finally pushed her out. And it's like when she came out, it's like all the pressure was gone. I felt my stomach like, how can I explain it? Like, I felt my stomach drop. Like, it was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then she finally came out and they gave her to me. Well, the daddy cut the umbilical cord first. And they gave her to me. And when I tell y'all that was the best feeling in the world to hold my baby for the first time, it was immaculate. Now, her daddy said she came out looking dead at him. And she came out frowning too. Yeah. So his mom was on the phone. And then we called my sisters right when I had her. It was a lovely experience. I loved it. Like, holding my baby for the first time, it was great. Now, the part with the epidural and the doctors and all that, I hated that part. I hated it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did cry when the epidural wore off. Before I even started pushing, I did cry when the epidural was wearing off and the contractions was hitting me. And everybody was mad going off to my son, where the doctors. You know, I did cry. But I didn't cry after that. You know, I pushed through like a G. Yeah. But that's my labor and delivery story. It was okay. It was kind of bad, but it was kind of good because I got to hold my baby for the first time and all that. So, yeah. I'd do it all again for my baby girl. She's so precious. Oh, and by the way, I know some people was wondering. Her name is pronounced, like, I get her name from my name. My middle name is Aaliyah. So I got her name from mine. Her name is pronounced Alea Kayani, by the way. Alea Kayani. I'm going to put the spelling down here. Alea Kayani. That's how you pronounce it. But anyways, yes, so that's my labor and delivery story. Let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see. And, you know, vlogs and stuff. What kind of mommy content you want to see. Follow my Instagram and TikTok, and also follow her Instagram. I'm going to leave it down below in the description box. I'm also going to leave her registry down below, you know, if you want to be generous or something. Yeah, so click that bell. Turn on my post notifications. Subscribe and like this video. And leave a nice comment, you know. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hold on, let me show you baby girl. Let me show you her. She is knocked out, bro. She is knocked out. She is knocked out. Let me see. Let me see. Say bye-bye. Oh, like she waved. Okay. See y'all next video. Bye. Ooh.